As a small creator, I understand how difficult it is to sustain this career. Therefore, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hello, namaskar. Welcome to a brand new series called Brand Collaboration 101, where I share everything I wish I had known before starting getting brand deals. Don't forget to watch the entire series by tapping here, or the link will be down in the description. And let's begin. So, here are 10 things that you must include in your influencer agreement in case the brand doesn't send it across. So, all of these factors are going to keep you and the brand on the same page. And in case either of you make changes to the plan, you can always come back to the contract and say, see, this is where we had decided the timeline. This is where we had decided the deadline. Number 1, the enforcement date. From which date does this contract comes to life? Number 2, the brand name, the brand that you're working with. Dig little deeper, find out their GST number, their registered address, which will keep you secure. Number 3, the collaboration objective. What is the objective? Is it creating brand awareness? Is it driving sales? What is it? Number 4, duration, timeline or deadline to make it faster. You can choose either of these three: duration, timeline or deadline. In case of duration, a lot of times we go for ongoing collaborations. For example, if you're creating one video every month for a specific brand, that is called as ongoing collaboration. It can be for a stretch of 6 months, it can be for a stretch of 9 months, it can be for a stretch of 12 months. For that, a contract definitely has to be in place. In terms of timeline, it can be when you are serving a package of, let's say, 1 reel, 2 static and 3 stories. In what timeline or in what duration shall it has to go live? Because obviously you cannot post all of this in one day, right? Last but not the least can be the deadline, that by this day you can expect the post to go live. Number 5, specify the content. Here you go as specific as possible. For example, 1 reel, 2 static, 3 story, etc. You can again further describe these, that the reel will be about this and that, the stories will be about this and that, etc. Number 6, specify the channels. Chances are you are a creator on YouTube and Instagram, but the brand only wants to collaborate with you on Instagram, so that in the future they cannot come back by saying that you did not post on your YouTube, we thought you are going to. And you can then show your agreement that, sir, YouTube is not mentioned here. For that reason, the channel, the specific username has to be mentioned there. Number 7, content usage or rights. As we discussed in the previous episode, mentioning the content usage is very important. First, confirm it with the brand that if they are planning to run any ads with your content, if they are planning to use it on their website, this and that, and again, make your charges accordingly. Number 8, ground of termination. Here the brand gets to decide what are the grounds, what are the rules that you have to follow. Otherwise, they can terminate the contract, meaning they can just end the collaboration like that. Similarly, you get to set some rules for you as well. This again means more clarity on both the ends, and it will maintain harmony overall. Number 9, payment clause. Here, your payment, your remuneration, your charges, whatever you want to call it, has to be mentioned specifically in number, in words. Last but not the least, and the most important thing is, you have to put a clause that I need to be paid within 15 days of my content going live, or max to max 30 days. Never ever go ahead with any more delay. Number 10, confidentiality clause. There are certain brands who want confidentiality in certain levels. For example, somebody wants you not to promote their competitors, whereas some brands don't want you to reveal your charges. So understand where this is coming from, why the brand wants certain confidentiality clause, and if it suits with you, if it resonates with you, go ahead and put it in that agreement. But never ever agree on the fact that you are going to promote something in exchange of money without revealing it to your audience that it is a paid collaboration. That's totally unethical, and at the end of the day, brands are gonna come and go, but your audience is your audience, your responsibility. There are definitely more things to include in your agreement, for which you can check out the links in the description below. We are almost at the end of the series. Tap down below to know more ways of how you can earn as a small creator without collaborating with brands.